Hey, it's Eric here, and I just closed my first sale with my new company. I started this company 6 weeks ago. It's called parabolicleads.com. This is my website, and I just want to share with you how I did it. Not so much as to be a super entertaining video, but more to just document for anybody who is in my shoes, in their 20s. I'm 24, about to turn 25 in like 2 weeks, wanting to start a business, not knowing where to start, right? Maybe you've tried businesses in the past, but you've struggled with the quality of your offer. You've struggled to have a solid pipeline and basically a healthy number of leads coming into your business that are actually interested in what you have to offer. I discovered this business model online from Nick Saraev and Sad Belcade, and I joined Sad's group, and that was on May 8th. No, June 8th. And no, May 8th, excuse me. And so it's been 6 weeks, and I made my first sale at $2,800, 2,850 to be exact. But I got half up front, half after the delivery of it. And so, um, what did I do to get here? Basically, the business model is you scrape leads in a B2B niche, right? I chose the recruitment niche. These are staffing and recruitment companies that pretty much place talent inside of companies that are hiring. So companies outsource their talent acquisition to recruitment agencies. So basically, I help these companies book more calls and close more deals. So I'll help them get intros to decision makers inside of companies that are hiring for the candidates that they can place, right? And so if that sounds like crazy jargon, really all you need to know is that you're working with a powerful offer here, and that is you can help businesses get more meetings and close more deals. Okay. And so, what does that mean? It means that um, you are getting them more revenue, right? And that's why the offer is so powerful. Personally, I have worked with a lot of coaching businesses, my own coaching business. I've done a lot of TikTok content in the past, and that was like my first business success. Nothing crazy, right? But definitely enough to support myself um, on a at a low key level as like a 20 year old, right? Um, but what I found that what was that the value I was able to provide is limited, because how do you quantify selling an offer of I will help you reach your potential or create the life you desire? That kind of thing is so fluffy, right? And therefore its value is limited, right? And what does Napoleon Hill say? He says that you cannot give something in exchange. There's no such thing as getting something for nothing, right? There's no such thing as something for nothing. So if you are a young man, you want more income, you want to grow your first business, then you need to give something to the marketplace, right? You need to provide value to the marketplace, and the result of that provision will be value, right? In the form of currency. Now, right now, you're not making money because you're not providing value. You're not giving something in exchange for that money that you desire. Okay. And so your job as an entrepreneur is to figure out how to give more value to more people. Okay. I'm reading The Psychology of Sales right now, or listening to it rather, by Brian Tracy. And this guy's just really, really good at what he does. I really resonate with his philosophy because I'm pretty much in used to being in the manifestation world, autosuggestion, creating your reality, that kind of thing. But he says that your business strategy comes down to 6 words: spend more time with better prospects, right? You want to make more money, you need to sell more, you need to spend more time with better prospects. And so right now let's talk about the offer, right? What is the most valuable thing that you can offer to the marketplace? It is money, right? It is a financial offer. If I have a product that costs $5,000 and that product is going to make you 15, 20, $25,000, would you pay me $5,000? Of course. Even if you couldn't afford it, you would figure out how to get that $5,000 so that you could make 15 or 20, right? And the thing is that with these that's what you can do with this industry, right? Of B2B lead generation and sales systems. It's that you can go up to a company whose LTV, lifetime acquisition per customer, is 20, 40, 80, 100 plus $1,000, right? And so if you can get them one customer, you are very, very valuable. Okay. Additionally, their offers are not $300 offers. They're not even $5,000 offers. A recruitment company, for example, will make about $20,000 to $40,000 just by placing one candidate, right? And so because they get commission on the salary of the candidate that they place inside these companies. And so that's the first thing. You're working with a powerful offer that just makes sense because people only give you money when it's there's something in it for them, right? And basically that is a very valuable value proposition. I will sell you this thing for $5,000, and in exchange you're going to get 15, 20, 25, $100,000. Okay. The second thing is you need pipeline. The bottleneck in your business is lead generation. You don't have enough interested people who want what you have, who want to buy your stuff. And that's the bottleneck in almost every business. So with this business model, you can solve that very easily. You have unlimited access to pipeline because of the way that we get leads. We're not building a personal brand. We're not buying expensive ads. We're not doing one-on-one outreach that has no leverage. What we're doing is getting highly targeted leads from the internet, right? Scraping them and then using automation and artificial intelligence to write personalized copy, uploading that to Instantly, which is our cold email outreach tool, and sending out these campaigns, right? And so what that means is that you can get a list of 1,000, 3,000 customers, potential customers, leads, and send them a highly personalized offer inside of their inbox, right? And that offer is powerful because it's like, hey, I'll help you book more meetings and close more deals. Every company wants that, every single company. And so um, this is something that I only learned in the last 6 weeks when I discovered Sad Belcade and I joined his community, Sales System Mastery, for $120 a month, right? And I think that's a little more expensive, but even so, I got enough ROI. I think I'm still in the red because I've invested on softwares and things, but if I can get one sale, I can get 100, right? And so this is where I'm at right now. I want to record this video really to my past self that I know you want to build your first business. You want to be an entrepreneur, right? And you would be happy with $8,000 to start, right? You would be, and then let's get you to $10,000. Let's get you to $25,000 a month. This is very, very doable. And this is the first time that I really see a runway. I see a path to 10, 15, $25,000 a month. I am hopeful that this can be a resource for you guys. Um, I'll talk about a little bit about my ideal personal brand. I want to have a personal brand around helping my past self. And I know that that past self is a young man who's in his 20s, maybe in his teens, who wants to build their ideal lifestyle, right? And the problem that you need to solve in order to get there, first and foremost, after you're clear on your vision and you know what it is that you want, you know your values, you've really built your ideal reality up here in your journal, right? You've read books like Think and Grow Rich. Once you know what you want, the next big problem you need to solve is your money. You need a business, okay? You need to build a business that's going to give you revenue, okay? Because you unlock financial activation energy. And then you can go travel, then you can go, buy a nice farm, whatever it is that you want to do. And so this is me just recording a super crass video, pressing play on Loom and getting this for you guys. I'm going to start to just document what I do so that anybody who is a few steps behind me can just copy me and see all the details of how this business works. But yeah, I'll keep this video short. I made my first sale. That's how I did it. And that's why I'm stoked about this platform. To give you clarity on my goals, I want to see if I can hit 10K a month in July. And the way I'm going to do that, I already did the math. I need to send 1,000 emails a day. Okay. 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. I need to book 20 sales calls. If I book 20 sales calls and I close at 15%, I can close 4 deals. Okay. I can close 3 deals, right? And so my price point, so I can close 3 deals in July. I'm also upping my price point from 28.50 to 38.50. Okay. If I got a client at 28.50, I know for a fact I can get one at 38.50. I just need to, I'd rather get more no's for a higher price point, because once I do get those sales, I don't have 10 clients to work with, and I'm only making 10K or 20K. Basically, I'd rather have fewer clients that pay me more. So that's why I'm upping my price. I only need 3 sales in July at 38.50 to get to 12K a month, and that's like definitely my beyond my goal. My definite chief aim right now for anybody who is reading and applying the elements of Think and Grow Rich is to make $10,000 a month by October 1st, 2025. Okay, October 2025. I also have a check for $125,000 written to myself on my wall in my room. Um, and so from October to the next October in 2026, I want to have made $125,000. But I think I can get there sooner if I just go ham and hit 10K a month in July. So that will require me sending out 1,000 emails a day, being creative in what campaigns I launch, and getting 20 book calls basically. All right, that's pretty much it. Hope this helps. Cheers.